Hello everybody, this is Roger Mailing, your correspondent from The Sun. It's been a lovely day here in Cyprus. I really want to start today. I've been looking through my book of quotes and came across something that was really pertinent, which is by Rudyard Kipling. And it said, "I had 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I knew. The names were what, why and when, and how and where and who." So you might be thinking to yourself, what the heck's that got to do with me looking at maybe changing my life, maybe starting a new direct sales business, maybe starting a bricks and mortar business? Well, it's very pertinent, because first of all, you've got to decide what it is you want to do. You know, what do you want to do in life? You have to, what do you want to be? What do you want to see? What do you want to experience? In simple terms, what do you want? Then having done that, you've got to go out and sort of make yourself these things called goals. Because up until then, it's a dream. It's a dream to do something, but a goal makes it real. Because what you've done is you've told your brain, hey, look, I'm serious about this. I want to do this, and I'm going to do and whatever it takes to make it happen. So a goal is really something, it's the tracks on which you're going to run to achieve what you want to achieve. Now, you may decide that you want to be the richest man in Babylon or whatever it may be, but that is not necessarily going to happen overnight. So you've got to break it down into, like, how do you eat an elephant? Well, it's simple. You eat it one mouthful at a time. It's the same with your goals. Your goals may be huge, but you have to start in bite-sized pieces. So that's why you break it down to weeks, months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, so that you've got these things that you would like to achieve. And you start by achieving, or looking at the thing, deciding on the dream, deciding on the elephant, and then breaking it, reverse engineering it back to where you want to go. You see, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail, because plans they turn the vision into reality. Now, the next thing is probably the most important thing. Why the heck are you doing it? Excuse me, paper's dropped. Why the heck are you doing it? You see, your why must be big enough to frighten you, but it also must be big enough to inspire you. So your why is the core that runs through everything. So that when you're feeling down, when you're feeling miserable, when you as Churchill said, success is just going from failure to failure without losing the original enthusiasm for what you set out. Because I've not met anybody in life, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, that's actually achieved everything without having a few stumbles along the way. The IBM in the 60s had a great philosophy. Their idea is, we don't mind if you fail, as long as you fail forwards. So in other words, failure is a fact of life, but it's how you react to it and how you deal with it that determines your ultimate success. So your why is important. It's got to be strong enough to matter, no matter what. It's very simple. Nietzsche said, he who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. One of our great philosophers of the 21st century. So your why is something that must matter. When? Do it now. You see, we're living through a different age. We're living, even the British Chancellor of the Exchequer mentioned this the other day. We are going through what we call a gig economy. The Americans call it the U economy, where more and more people are freelancing their skills, to supplement their income, but also to give them pleasure and enjoyment, because they're not getting pleasure and enjoyment out of their day-to-day job. So they're tacking on these gigs, these freelance jobs, to make life a lot more interesting. And it's interesting, they reckon that by year 2050, virtually all of the United States will be having or doing freelance work. Interesting philosophy. So really, when do you start? No time like the present. We're not saying start giving your job up and having to start this new career today. You can start this using a few hours every week, until in the end it becomes meaningful and you can really make the decision, do I make this a full-time career? So when? Now. Do it now. That's a great Nike philosophy. How? Well, simply, I love this. This is done by a guy called Eric Worre that I really do enjoy his conferences. He says, say yes, tell the world, and figure it out. You see, that's an interesting thing. By telling the world, you're putting it out there that you want to do this thing. You know, you're really telling your subconscious, hey, I'm going to do this no matter what. I've told the world now, so I've got to do it. So let's figure it out together. But the nice thing is that success leaves clues. So what you do is you go and look at people who are successful in the marketplace or in the arena that you want to be involved in and copy them. It's called modeling. You may not have the resources they have to start off with, but they did things at the beginning that you can copy without costing a great deal of money. It might be an attitude, it might be the kind of things you say, but copy people. Success leaves clues. Seek a mentor. Go and find somebody within that space that will listen to you and help you, because I've never met any successful person that has had somebody come up to them and said, I want to do what you do, I'm prepared to do what you do, I'm prepared to take any steps to be like you, who will turn you to go away. They'll be flattered that you've asked them in the first place, but successful people like to help successful people. So find yourself a mentor. Even if it's only on the Facebook, even if it's only on YouTube, even if it's only just on email, that you can put yourself out there. Remember, you've told the world, so you're going to make this happen. So find somebody that can be your mentor. If there are systems, learn the systems. If there are no systems, create the systems. You know, McDonald's didn't become the greatest retail food chain in the world because Ray Kroc developed or devised or put the recipe out there for a brand new burger. All he did was create a system that could be duplicated in any town, in any city, in any state, in any country of the world, and an 18-year-old with no experience could do it. So he created a system. Okay, so what about where? Well, why would you go anywhere else but where you are now? You see, people deal with people they know, like, and trust. You know? So why go anywhere else? Why? Stay in your local area. Deal with people you know. Deal with friends. You know, nothing's better than building a business where you can go and ask a favor of somebody because you can't do something. So the where is where you are now, because you can build where you are now. You know, if you go into any town now, you'll see Starbucks, you'll see Costa's, you'll see Caffè Nero, but you will see all these little niche coffee shops. Now, they've not gone to the next town because there's less Costa's, there's less Starbucks. They've done it in their own town because the people know, like, and trust them. So the where is where you are now. Who? That's easy. I've already said it now. The people that know, like, and trust you. You see, if you're building a business, be it a bricks and mortar business, if you're opening a new restaurant, you wouldn't keep it a secret. You'd build your restaurant, you'd build your menus, you'll get your chef to do the cooks, and then you'd invite all your friends to come along and try it. That's all you do. You get people you know to try your products. And from that you can build a huge, huge business. I work with a company, that is their philosophy. We have a share the love principle. We give you an incentive to try our products, and we give you a reward for recommending our products. You know, all you've got to do is build a foundation of a few people. You know, most businesses are built on the vision of one person. One person who shared their ideas with, let's put it this way, everybody knows 100 people. But if you share your idea and you can sell that idea to 10 people, those 10 people know 100 people. So now your business is going out to 1,000 people. Now if those 1,000 people, 100 will also share your philosophy, your business, your business is going out to 1,000 people. 100,000 people, sorry. Then you share that again, those hundreds, Your business now goes out 1,000 people, it goes to millions of people. The thing is about business, you just need one. I remember when we opened our business, our bricks and mortar business, the day we got our first customer. The first customer, the first person that walked through the door. We were so buzzed because up until that point, we didn't know it would work. Now, we worked very hard for 10 years and we eventually sold our business, but it started off with that one person who told many. We got more and more and more of our business because A, we did a good job, and B, people recommended us to friends. So, Rudyard Kipling wasn't so mad in that he said that he had 6 honest serving men and they taught him all they knew. The names were what, where, what, why, when and how, and where and who. Because those 6 things, they apply to every business, any enterprise, anywhere in the world. This is Roger Mayling, your correspondent from The Sun, and a lovely day here in Cyprus. See you tomorrow.